Just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona, where it's raining. Yay! The remnants of Hurricane Nora have reached us a little early. We are now in steady rain. There are flash flood warnings out. I don't know if you can. No, it's quietened up. Now it's eased off. I'm like, great. You could hear the pitter patter. But what was really funny is that I was on a Zoom meeting for a team meeting, and I heard the rain starting. So I muted myself from the Zoom, and I called out to Zeffie that the windows were crying, and she just comes, gets up, trots out down the RV, hops up on the dash, and just sits there and looks out the window. I tell you, she's the greatest dog. She really is. So how was your Tune-Up Tuesday? Was it super fantastic and sparkling? And what music did you create today? Remember this morning we talked about getting into the rhythm of the processes, the rhythm of what it is that you need to do, just into the rhythm of life, creating your own music. So what magic did you create with music today? I had the tunes going today. Got up and got dancing quite a lot today. I got on the help chat today, and it was like slammed. And I'm like sitting there, I'm just like head down, typing. Right, next one, type, next one. And I looked up, and when my first break came, I looked up and I thought, man, that was a long couple of hours. I looked up, it was 40 minutes. I kid you not, 40 minutes. I had been going solid for 40 minutes, and I'm like, okay. So at that point then, there was nothing coming in. So got up to refill my water bottle. And I've been staying very hydrated today too, which has been awesome. Now Zeffie's decided she's going to play. And so I've been staying very hydrated today after yesterday's episode with headaches and everything else. And so I got up and tried to get Zeffie to dance, but nope, she just laid there up on the dashboard and just watched. And so I just danced up and down the RV, and she, poor thing, didn't know what to do with it. But got a lot accomplished today. Had a super productive day today. I got started early this morning before my first wake-up call, before the wake-up call in the morning. And as soon as we'd done that training, it was into getting everything else done that needed to get done, and it got done. So I can now watch a movie this evening because my to-do list for today is done, complete. Yay! And Zeffie comes to me and is like, can we go for a walk? And I'm like, sweetie girl, it's raining outside. You don't like the rain. So we're going to have to, actually, that's what I didn't. And because Hurricane Nora arrived early, our temperatures dropped drastically. Like we were expecting 106 today. It got to 92. That's how drastic the change was in temperatures today. It was amazing. And tomorrow we're dropping down to 90. Oh, and then we start the slow climb back up again. I'm so like, yeah, okay, whatever. But we got rain, and so I'm just looking at the rain to see when I can take her for a walk. And we are getting heavy rain from now until around 8:15 this evening. So not even light rain. It's heavy rain. It's going to be this constant rain from now until like 8:15 this evening. So we're just going to have to go out there and go. And Zeffie hates the rain. I'm going to have to see if we might be able to put the awning. I've got the awning in because the wind was starting to get a little rough out there, but it seems to have dropped back down. So maybe we'll put the awning out before we go out for a walk, so she's at least not walk. Because if I open the door and it's raining, she will not come out. So I've got to take care of that. But it's been an awesome day today. It's just been. I woke this morning after yesterday with all the headaches and everything, and I just felt so refreshed and revived, and just like I was raring to go. And I woke up at 3:30 this morning, so I was ready to go. But I just had a really dear friend of mine text me this really cool thing, and I thought I have to share this because this is just amazing. It says, if you fail, never give up, because FAIL means first attempt in learning. End is not the end. In fact, END means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember NO means next opportunity. Change your mindset. I thought that was brilliant. I love that. So yes, I just got that just a few minutes before coming on the live this evening. And so that was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Was that thunder, Zeph? Oh, I thought I heard a roll of thunder. But Zeph is just laying there looking out the window. So, and then your tell your story question of the day was, what are some of your favorite singers and groups that you listened to when you were a teenager? So think back to when you were a teenager. What were some of your groups? And I thought of other ones, because I gave you a list this morning. I thought of other ones, but I wasn't a teenager when I was listening to them, though. But I did continue listening to them through the years. So does that count? But I also liked ABBA and the Osmonds and what was the other ones that I thought of? I thought of them earlier today, and I just remember those two now. Oh, well, I'll think of them at another time. Maybe save it for next week. But yeah, so it was, yeah. There's a lot. It's interesting to see how many people, the music they remember, that seems that most people that I talk with, the music that they remember the most and they relate to the most is what they listened to during their teenage years. I just thought that was kind of interesting that that music at the time when we're in those teenage years has more of an impact on us than music later on. So and we tend to remember it the most. And I just thought that's kind of cool. And that's with most people I listen, not everybody, but most people I listen to, the music that they still listen to today is what they listened to as a teenager. And that's the music that they seem to relate to the best. I guess there's a lot of exploration going on during that time. I know I did. But no, she's got a bow now. It's just weird noises that you hear from her every now and again. It's like, what's she got? So you got to go check. But yeah, so it's been a very quiet day, but a very busy day, a very productive day, which has been amazing. I love it when it's like that. And especially when you're down there and your head down, tail up, and you're like getting those responses out to those people that are bringing the chats through. And you think you've been working for a couple hours, and you look up and it's only been 40 minutes since you started. And I'm like, yeah. Okay. Time since the concept of time was out of whack at that point. And I'm sort of like, it's okay. We'll just keep going. So it's just been a very steady day after that. So, oh my gosh, that's all I have for you this evening. So let us know, what music you managed to create today, what magic with music what music you were able to create today with the rhythms with getting into the rhythm of the work that you were doing today. Because when you get, it has a rhythm. There is a rhythm. And if you don't know there is, just think about it. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, you go back, da-da-da-da-da-da. Especially if it's something that you're doing repetitively. You get into the groove, you get into a rhythm on how it's done. And when you're in that rhythm, you can be a lot more productive and everything else with that. So that's why we have systems and processes in place to help you get into the rhythm of doing the tasks that need to be done by following the systems and processes. And that's how you can easily find any places that need tweaking or fine tuning, because that rhythm will suddenly get out of whack. Quack, 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 quack. My brain is fried. I need sustenance. I need to go for a nice walk outside. That's going to be a fun one, getting this one out the door. But hopefully the wind is down enough. And looking at palm leaves out there, the palm trees. They're moving a little bit. So we'll see what we can do with that, because I will get her out of the RV easier if I can have the awning out. She will fight me if I open up the door right now and say, come on, let's go. She'll just stand there. And if I try pulling on her, she'll just plant her feet like, I ain't going out there. While I stand out there and get wet. But I'm going to pull out my rain poncho and we can go for a walk in the rain. Yeah, we're going to go for a walk in the rain. Well, the other day, yesterday, she was walking in puddles, she was standing in a puddle yesterday. Her feet, she had all 4 feet in a puddle yesterday while she was playing with Ginger, which is this little ball of energy that just loves to jump all over. Ginger's the one that loves to jump all over Zeffie, and if Zeffie's standing there eating and ignoring her, she will come under Zeffie's back legs and stick her head out between Zeffie's front legs. So her whole body is underneath Zeffie, and she sticks her head out, and like she's got her nose about this far away from the bottom of Zeffie's jaw, sniffing at the grass that Zeffie's busy chomping on. It is the funniest thing to see, and Zeffie just completely ignores her. And so she just tries giving her nose bumps, and Zeffie just carries on chewing. It's the funniest thing to witness. But anyway, we've got to go because somebody is anxious to go outside. So this is going to be an interesting adventure right now. So you ready for an adventure? You are? You'd like to go on an adventure? Yeah? Your tail's going. You know what an adventure is? Tail starts up again. Who knows? Maybe she's learned a new word. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling rest of your Tune Up Tuesday. And we'll catch you guys back here early tomorrow morning for Winning Wednesday. Hei korera.